Alright, you guys, you know what time it is. That's right, it's time for another video of me walking down to Taco Bell at 3 in the morning on a Sunday. So yeah, it's already like 3 in the morning. But on the day of this being recorded, it is Sunday. What is today's date? The 20, God damn it. I think it's the 20, the 25th, something like that. I don't even know. Okay. That was a little weird. But there was just a really nice, attractive looking white girl just walking down the sidewalk just now. Really cute. Walking on the streets of town late Saturday night going into early Sunday morning at 3 in the morning. Either she's walking home from getting some, or she's going to someone's house trying to get some. I don't know. But all I can say is she was cute. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, so I'm definitely going to play some Pokemon Go on the way back. Oh, god damn it. But yeah, I think today's the 25th. No, it's the 24th. Yeah, today's the 24th, because next Friday is the 30th. Yeah, it would be the 24th. So today's the 24th. I'm like losing it right now, guys. I know to get free leftover Taco Bell, as well as some other extra stuff that, I request. That I always ask all the time when I get leftovers. And then I see a cute white chick. What a nice looking rack. Going down this, coming forward the way that I'm going. And then she like despawns. But yeah, that happened apparently. Now, for my Taco Bell friend, most of the time I don't eat late at night. If my Taco Bell friend doesn't close Like, every time when she sends a snap at Taco Bell, like her at work, I always ask if she closes or not. If she says no, then I'm gonna make me something at the house when I get home from work or whatever. But if she does, I don't eat anything at all. Yeah, it is, well, it's like 67 degrees out. But the humidity is like 93%, which is very disgusting, even for it being like 3 in the morning. Someone having a barbecue at 3 in the morning? I smell a grill. Who the hell grills at 3 in the morning on a Sunday? That's what I want to know. God. So, yeah. I'm putting this out on this video as a note for myself. This coming weekend that I am off, or maybe even like throughout the week, I am going to finally start doing thumbnails for my governor series, because some of them have thumbnails and the rest don't. But with the ones that I do have thumbnails for, I want to redo them and make them a little bit more presentable, and put them in a way that that works. So if I can find a way that makes it work, cool. Because then I can apply that to all the rest of them and any future ones I have to eventually do. You know, obviously before I myself kick the bucket. Like, I don't know, like 50 years left or so. I don't know, I don't think I'll live until 73, but if I do, then that'd be surprising. Because honestly, I don't see myself living past like 60. If I'm being brutally honest. Well, here's the thing. My grandma died when she was 70, like 2 days after she turned 75, from liver cancer. And then my dad, you know, he was in a bad motorcycle accident, was in a coma for like 6 or 7 weeks, woke up, finally got out of it. And then, you know, like a week or so later, after waking up from his coma, is when he kicks the bucket. When he was, God, how old was he? Like 65? I mean, he even just announced that he was retired, like from like his plumber service that I've helped out with many things with him for quite a bit of my life, I have to admit. Whether if I was like in trouble with something, or if he needed like an extra hand and he couldn't get a hold of like a couple of his friends, his younger brother, which is my uncle, or so on and so forth, he would always, grab me like, hey, you want to help me with a job? And be like, yeah, sure. I'm like, all right, let's go. And as being the son of a plumber, always holding up the light. But and there was a post on Facebook that I shared earlier, and probably like 2-3 hours ago. It said, what's one food that reminds you of your dad? And the very first thing that came to my mind was, well, his homemade jelly. His homemade jelly was really good. Like, he made homemade jelly so often, like at least once or twice a year, that we didn't even have to go to the store and buy jelly, because he would make homemade jelly. But by far the best kind of jelly that he has ever made, and I can't stress this enough of how good it is, because when I crack one of them jars open, man, I make so many sandwiches with that jelly. I get lost in that stuff, man. It's that good. But it's white grape jelly. His homemade white grape jelly is so good. I can get lost in a jar of that. It's like that good. And every time when I want a jelly sandwich, I crack open a jar of it, and I probably sometimes I make myself 2 or 3 sandwiches of it. It's that good. I don't care if I'm full from it. I'm eating as many sandwiches of that stuff as I can. Someone's like me and eating a bunch of Taco Bell, or eating a lot of pizza. Which, fun fact, my 2 comfort foods are Taco Bell and pizza. Those, if I'm like upset or angry, or if I'm just in a good mood in general, whatever I'm feeling, those are like my go-to. And especially when I'm like real upset, like especially when my dad died, I kind of because the day after he died, which was, he died on a Thursday, as I spent the day with my then girlfriend. I had to work that day. When I got up that morning, I got a text from my boss, and he was like, hey, don't worry about coming in, we got you covered. I'm like, all right, cool, thanks. Because he was a close family friend, even though he's my boss. In fact, he was my my mentor for my Eagle Scout, or just I've known him ever since I started Scouts, and he ended up being my Eagle mentor. He was even my basketball coach at one point in time, and he was my boss at the radio station when I was there. But yeah. But anyways, the day after my dad died, I spent the day with my then girlfriend. She got me some Taco Bell because she knows how much I love Taco Bell. And I mean, I felt bad, you know, having her buy me a bunch of, you know, quesadillas, but you know, she just wanted to, you know, make sure I was, you know, doing all right. Because I mean, you know, losing a parent is is a big deal when you're, you know, when you're young. It's never fun when you lose one of your parents. I mean, you know, it was a day that I knew was coming soon. But in the circumstance of how it happened is what the shocker was, and it still is a shocker. What the hell is that kid looking at? Like, what the hell? I was just looking to see who was coming up on the road. And, you know, all that stuff. Because I'm always real cautious of my surroundings on who's approaching and, you know, all that stuff. But, yeah. I spent the day with her. Put out her family's Halloween decorations because they take Halloween real seriously. It's like a national holiday for them. But yeah, I haven't spoken to that ex-girlfriend in over 2 years. The last time we spoke to each other, either in person or on Messenger, was my 22nd birthday, June of 2021 was the last time I spoke to her in any like case. But, you know, I wish her all the best. Even though last I knew she moved to Indianapolis, which I don't know if that's still true or not, but that's the last I knew. Alright, well, I'm getting close to Taco Bell, and my Taco Bell friend just sent me a message on Snapchat, so I'm gonna have to get up here and take a look at it. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. And is that something in my hair? I don't know, it don't matter. I'm gonna end up taking a shower when I get home anyways. So we'll see you later.